This is PLUGHITZ Live Unboxed. Today we are going to take a look at the indoor-outdoor spotlights from the Monster Smart Illuminescence line. You have seen these, if you've been watching our CES coverage, you have seen these in the booth, and we're very excited to have a set here in our hands. We've seen them in action in the booth, but we don't know what all comes in the box, and I haven't had them in my hands. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it comes with and getting some first impressions. Let's cut our box open here. All right. Like the other Monster Smart Illuminescence products, these run on Wi-Fi. They are RGBIC, which means that each light can be controlled individually, and therefore it can have patterns go across them instead of just one solid color across everything. That's everybody coming out of here. First, we have our getting started guide, our quick start guide. It's an altered version of what we expect with all of the Monster Smart Illuminescence products. Here we have a card talking about a feature that was announced during our show last year, which is the Razer Chroma integration. This product, even though it's outside, can integrate with Razer Chroma. If you want, you can let your neighbors know what game you're playing by illuminating your house based on the look of your screen, or because Chroma's got all kinds of interesting capabilities, you can have your outdoors light up blue every time you receive a tweet. However you want to use Chroma. Now, onto the actual product. Here we have stakes. The stakes screw into, I assume, the bottom of the lights and allow you to put them into the ground. There's a little screw on top. Little pin of some sort, actually, on top. It doesn't look threaded. Although that might be a cap. I don't know exactly how this works. We're going to find out. Because I don't know. Hopefully I didn't just break them. Okay. Let's take one of these apart. We'll take the rubber band off. Here is the light. It is legitimately just a tiny spotlight, similar to stage lighting. It's got a hinge here on the side, which is not information I had before. And on the bottom, we have a mounting hole. So that mounting hole, you take the screw that I took out, put it through, screw your stake back into place, tighten it up, and now you can stake it into the ground. You can angle the light however you want, and each one of these 1, 2, 3, 4 fixtures will be able to be run individually. You can do patterns and stuff. We've talked that one of my favorite patterns is Vortex, and it's oftentimes what Jennifer uses when she's demoing the products. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One of the things that I am noticing immediately is the length of the cable, seemingly outside of just the individual lights. There's plenty of opportunity to run this a longer distance. And I may have seen something really interesting. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. All right, so we have a really long cable. Everybody back up on the table. All right, we have a really long cable here. This is your standard plug, plugs into the wall. Waterproof, just like the Neon and a couple of the other products. Nice long cable here. This is the Monster controller. If you don't want to use your phone, you don't have to. You can control it using this here. Then there's a long cable from the controller to our little junction point here. And the junction point is, just like our Neon, is screw-on and therefore waterproof. And then we have our 4 lights. Decent length of cable. Light 1. Decent length of cable. Actually, looks like it's longer than the first one. Light 2. Same thing. Long length of cable. Light 3. Long length of cable. Light 4. And then, at the end, is a capped junction point, where I assume we can plug in another set, because almost certainly that is what Jennifer and her team have planned here. Yep, there we go. You can plug it in, screw it down. Obviously, plugging one light into itself is not going to power it, but if you have more than one of these sets, you should be able to power several of them in a straight line, which is a really nice feature and something that I wish existed on the neons, because I'd love to be able to daisy chain those together. So this is a great addition that the neons don't have, that will make them really nice for outside, with the ability to create some really interesting lighting around a pergola, around maybe some trees in your front yard or backyard, down a fence, onto a patio. Lots of ways that you can use these. Again, there's a lot of interaction. We will be doing a full product review on this to see all the different ways that it can be used. We'll also do a how-to on how to set it up and how to pair it into the Monster Smart app, because that's something that everybody always wants us to do. So we'll do a how-to on that as well as we set these up the first time. If you want to see the product review, once it's done, the link in this video will be updated. If it's not there, then you can always go to PLUGHITZlive.com/reviews. There you'll see all of our reviews. And of course, if you want to see some of the unboxings for other products, you can always go to unboxed.live, or you can go over to our YouTube channel at PLUGHITZlive. And until next time, ciao.